My goal today is to convey our swing decision process at the University of Missouri. So in reality, what we're trying to do in our program is we are trying to produce selectively aggressive hitters. And that just simply means that our overall goal is to get a good pitch to hit and to do damage with that pitch. And when I think about modern day baseball and I think about a guy like Joey Votto, we want to emulate what he's capable of doing when he steps into the batter's box. And the reason I say that is because our program's driven around on-base percentage. We want to get on base and then be able to make things happen. We can't score if we're not on base. And Joey Votto is just, a consummate professional when it comes on to having quality at bats. We can look at his scatter plots. I mean, this is what we'd like for all of our hitters, but he's a professional. He's honed his craft, and very often we're going to see a lot of those swing scatter plots. We're going to see some red dots outside that strike zone where he paints a perfect blue picture around the outside part of the strike zone, and then also paints that perfect picture inside the heart of the strike zone red with his swings. And one of the reasons I believe Joey Votto is so successful is that he trusts his approach, but he also has a very solid plan once he gets into that 2-strike count. So he is comfortable with waiting for his pitch. And when he does get that pitch, he does a lot of damage. And when he does go down in 2 strikes, you're not seeing many strikeouts for him, especially trying to strike him out inside the strike zone. So how are we going to accomplish this at the University of Missouri? We're going to accomplish it through our swing decision process. You're going to see stand-ins. You're going to see us using video occlusion and net occlusion. And you're also going to see our BP training drills here. The methods of occlusion, very important that we're going to really cut things off and create this idea that we have to see the ball earlier. To me, the stand-ins are invaluable. It's something that we use daily. So Game Sense, this is where the occlusion comes in. We partnered with Game Sense, and they've been very good. It helps us to track. It helps us to quantify our player development. We get a baseline test through Game Sense, and we're able to watch that progress happen for each player. It kind of identifies a lot what we're seeing when we're looking at plate discipline stats. It just verifies that, hey, this is a player that's pretty good right out of the hand, or this is a player that needs a lot more work in picking up the ball out of the hand. This fall, the Mizzou hitters, they've completed over 2,200 Game Sense drills, and when you put that into perspective, that's almost 7,500 video occlusion ABs that they're taking over the fall period here. As a player, sometimes we just want to be left alone and we want to go out and react. And that's exactly what we want for our players on game day. But we're going to push them and really challenge them in a practice setting of making sure that, we're using the eyes, the brains, and the hands so that when we get to game day that we can put things on autopilot, and we trust that preparation. We know we're prepared, and we just go out as very confident hitters.